What's up everyone? Just want to show you today, as a few people were asking when they realised I was moving from Australia to the UK, a few people asked to sort of document my studio build and the move. So I did decide to take some footage of the process from start to finish for any of you that were interested. So we start off with the iPhone, obviously when I've got no equipment here and stuff in the studio, so the quality's a little bit crappy there when I first start the video footage, but it does go over to my better camera. You can see better the studio and stuff like that. But for any of you that are interested, stay tuned, and yeah, we'll go over the process of the studio build. And obviously moving from Australia to the UK. If any of you are interested in some studio sessions in the studio, do be sure to hit me up. We can have a chat there as well. So yeah, let's go. Video vlog on the studio build and how it came along. This is the actual room here. We've got some sloped walls / ceilings here. So I spoke to GIK Acoustics. We're going to be having the desk there, I believe. And what I'm going to do is going to create some panels here, some false panels here, to create basically a rectangle. GIK, that is the best way to kind of do it. Have the desk under there, and then yeah. So this is the back of the room. There's an actual doorway there into another little tiny room there. So I don't know if that's going to make acoustics better or worse, but we'll soon find out once I start getting things set up. So today I've just got to paint the ceilings. I've already done the walls because they're a little bit manky, so that's today's job.
Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith first.
After painting 4 rooms in the house and doing the studio last, I've got this much paint left, and what's left in here to do that and that. So it's going to be a very close call. I'd be gutted if I didn't get it done with the paint that I've got. Do not want to be buying another tin. Last little bit to do, and I've got this much paint left. Wish me luck. Okay, so it's all fully painted now. Managed to get it all done. The last little bit of paint that I had. So now I've just got to go around and take off all of this masking tape. Okay, so continuing on, I'm going to start building my desk now. I went with a sit stand one this time because although I predominantly make music sitting down, I do a lot of other stuff in AM studios, and I thought it'd be good for my back to do some sort of standing up as well. So just going to start building this now. This is one from Flexi Spot. Seems really robust. So yeah, this is going to be the desk. Okay, so I've had to stop at this point because I now need the desktop to go to it, which isn't going to be here until tomorrow. So I'm going to fit the desktop. But yeah, it just needs fixing in. To do that, I need to adjust the length of this according to the desktop that I've got. So I will check back in tomorrow. So while waiting for my desktop for my stand to come tomorrow, I've just emptied the contents of my studio to try and put together tomorrow once the desk is here. So good little bit of stuff to do tomorrow, but the desk is up, got my chair, got my speakers, the Adam A7Vs, I believe, A7Vs, yeah, because they were T7Vs, they're the newer model ones. So yeah, see you in the next bit. Okay, so today the desktop finally got delivered. I ordered them separately because they're usually a fortune when you order them together. So I found a website that just does the desktops, and I went with this like grey oak colour, which is quite nice. Kind of fits in with the kind of style that I'm going for. You can see here now I'm on my better camera as well than my phone. and this is all the stuff that I've got to set up. I'm just laying down on the ground, ready to start installing stuff. So now that I've got this desktop, I can start to actually build the desk properly, finalize it. Then I can start wiring stuff up, checking out the sound in the room, where's going to be the best listening spot. But yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so I've just put this, the legs onto the actual tabletop. It says to put it right to the edge, but I decided to bring it back a little bit from the edge in case I want to hook any headphones on. I need my microphone stand to also hook on there, so I'm glad I did it before I started fixing it all together. So I'm just going to screw these in now and then flip it all over. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so I got a little bit carried away and started to I forgot to film. So I just started to put stuff on the desk now. Need to try and figure out exactly how this is going to be configured because there's only limited space. Trying to figure out where is the best place for the speakers as well. So just a lot of testing that's going to be happening now. I also have a studio visitor here to help me make sure that everything goes well. Hey? Spectating. Right. So stay tuned. Okay, so today's job is to sort out all of these cables here. I basically want it so that it just has one cable coming down this leg and then across the floor to the plug over there. So there's going to be a bit of work tidying it all up. I bought this power board which has got 12 sockets on it. Used really strong Velcro to stick it to the bottom of there. I have a bag here of different clips and zip ties and stuff like that to get it all sorted. So with this sit-stand desk, one of the biggest problems is trying to hide all the cables, and cables drive me nuts when I see them and it just looks really messy. So I'm going to spend today doing that. I've also got some lamps brought today, and hopefully the acoustic panels should be here today as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so just a little update on how the studio is going. The sofa arrived, so there's a nice sofa there to help with a bit of the acoustics and also just to chill out in here. The panels have arrived. Can't remember if I mentioned that in the video, but they've all arrived. The bass straps and the wall panels there, they're not up yet because I'm waiting for some other bass straps which I'm going to be sitting the speakers on. They're currently sat on just some shelves at the moment just to sort of test the height, if that's where I'm kind of wanting to place them. I've also been using the REW software today to kind of measure the room and see what kind of issues I might be having with the bass. Obviously I've got this window here which you'll see I've added some just some small foam panels. I know they're not the greatest, but a little bit of echo happening in there, so I've just stuck them in there to kind of diminish that a little bit. Some more of them to go up as well. They're just over there in the corner ready to go up once I have these bass traps for the speakers. Once these bass traps are here for the speakers, I can then position the speakers exactly where I want them after some tests, and then I can actually start to place up the wall panels and the ceiling panels and all the other stuff. Until these are there though, I can't do that because I want to just do some measuring whilst they're in. So yeah, it's looking pretty good in here now. I'm nearly finished. It's just frustrating me just waiting for those to be delivered. They were meant to be delivered today, but they haven't been. So yeah, it's looking nice. Stay tuned. Just another thing on that as well, you'll see here that the cables still look a bit of a complete mess, even though I spent some time doing them, but there is still cables under here that coincide with the speakers being on those speaker bass traps there, so it will all be completely finished. But yeah, I used Velcro and stuff like that to kind of put it all under, and some zip ties and stuff, so all things are going well. You can see here the room calibrating software I've been trying to use and have a little look to see what's going to be the best results. But yeah, I'll check in again soon. Okay, so just a quick little update. The soffits came today, the bass trap stands for the speakers came today, which means I was able to position my desk for the best frequency response possible. So now I'm out of breath, as you can tell. I've just been trying to fit these on my own. So yeah, the cloud is now in, and I've got to keep looking at the bloody screen. The cloud is now in, so yeah, it's getting there. I just need to put the wall panels in and stuff now. But it's really interesting to see how much better the room starts to sound as you start to add these things in. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so today is all about hanging just the last panels. Got the cloud done last night, so it's just these two panels, and then I have some acoustic foam also to just fill in some of the gaps. These things can get a little bit expensive, so main area listening spot is done with the acoustic panels, and then just to stop some sort of echoes and stuff, I've just got some of these little foam things as well, just to basically just fill in some of the spots. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so all the panels are now installed. So you can see that there, ceiling, walls, and then we've got the bass traps over in the back corner there, bass trap behind me here. So everything is now done.
Get that. Could you try again?
Stop, Siri. So it's now looking really cool, really happy with the outcome. Managed to get the cables so it's just the one down here running down the leg. That's why there's a bit of slack in there for when I go up with the, let's do it, see this, so you can go up with it too. Watch it hit the ceiling now. Go on, stop. Yeah, so it's now, as you can see there, can't see any cables underneath. So yeah, really happy with the outcome here. Got a bit of a light and stuff going on here with some fake plants because I don't want to trust myself looking after real ones, but yeah, really happy with it. I still got a few more of these to come. These like just acoustic foam panels, as I say, just to stop some of these like echoing reflections. I'm still getting a little bit around this part here. I do the clapping test just due to the fact that there's some empty sort of surfaces, but yeah, really kind of happy with it. Okay, so I originally thought that I had finished with the acoustics. Obviously you can always add more and stuff like that, and the more that you start to add, the better it's going to be, but obviously everyone has a budget too. So I realised that there was still quite a bit of echo happening in the back part of this room, so I decided to make myself some panels too. So I've brought in a back end ceiling panel here to sort of stop a bit of this echo that was happening in here. I was going around clapping in the room like a madman. I know it's not obviously the most accurate test, but it does give you a bit of an idea. And I just want to state as well, I'm by no means a pro in this acoustic sort of stuff. I've just got stuff offline and some advice from GIK and stuff like that. So I built some more. I also put one of these in the window here because it's still causing a little bit of issues inside here. And again, obviously this could be a little bit overkill for new producers and stuff, but I'm creating sample packs and stuff like that, so I want to obviously have the best sound possible in here. So yeah, what else did I do? I built that one. Also these extra two here on the back wall. So if I just turn this round, you'll be able to see here that now I've got, rather than the two here, we now have another two here. So that was kind of just helping with these back end reflections here. So yeah, it's looking really nice at the moment. If I just step back and show you this, you can hear the sound as well. If you listen to it earlier on in the video, the echoing in there versus now, I've not changed the microphone on any of this so that you can hear that. It does make obviously a bit of a big difference there with the sound. So yeah, this is the studio. As I say, if you are interested in some one-to-one sessions, be sure to hit me up, drop me a message, allanmorrowstudios.com, and we can talk about getting you booked in. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, if you haven't yet done so, be sure to hit subscribe so that you see all future videos. More tips are coming soon, obviously. I've just obviously been a bit busy at the moment, so yeah, be sure to check it out. And if you haven't also done so, be sure to head over to allanmorrowstudios.com to help you with your trance productions, because there's many different things on there, sample packs, full-blown courses and stuff like that to help you. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Cheers.
Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith first. Trust part comes later.